no to Trumu Trumu. We need John Dramani Mahama to come and sign the bill into law.
President Mahama has been clear that he will sign that bill, and he has no option than to sign that bill. President Mahama will know no peace from Sam George until he signs that bill. And he himself has said that to the clergy, that as a Christian, as a member of the Assemblies of God Church, he will sign that bill.
My duty in my faith is against LGBTQ. My Assemblies of God. If we say the faith I have, Empene say Bema, Bewari Bema, Oba, Bewari Oba.
Few moments later.
Regarding LGBTQ plus issues, it remains a highly emotive and sensitive issue that is not the most important issue we face as a nation. We're still grappling with the provisions of basic needs of education, healthcare, jobs, food, clothing, and shelter.
As we speak today, there is no bill before President Mahama to sign. So what am I agitating or asking President Mahama to sign? Until we finish the process, and let me remind people, in 2021, when I introduced the bill, it took me 2.5 years to pass it through Parliament. I introduced the bill in September 2021. It only got passed in February 2024. Between 2021 September and February 2024, I never asked President Akufo-Addo to sign anything. In fact, for those who will remember, my fights were with the chairman of the committee at the time, Honorable Ayimedu, that he wasn't acting expeditiously in the committee. When the bill got passed by Parliament and it got to President Akufo-Addo and he decided not to accept the bill, that is when I took President Akufo-Addo on and said he should sign the bill. When the case went to court, I didn't take President Akufo-Addo on. I took Chief Justice Tokonu on and led the first demonstration against a Chief Justice in this country, against Chief Justice Tokonu. That demonstration, LGBTQ demonstration, was not against President Akufo-Addo. So today, if there is any agitation to be had, it is for Parliament to expedite the process and take the bill and pass it. But so long as the bill has not been passed, there is nothing that is sitting for President Mahama to sign. I am
Commendation to Sam George and his fellow parliamentarians in respect of the bill on good family values. It is now an issue of legislative and legal issues. Parliament has done its work. According to the majority leader, the bill has not landed on the president's table, but indications we are getting is that he says he won't sign it because somebody has filed a suit with the Supreme Court. So it's become entangled with some legalese. Reverend Asem had talked about it a few days ago, and what he said has gone viral. But we'll just continue to watch and see what happens. But this is what the reason for being self-reliant is. If you are not self-reliant, that's when people can dictate to you. If we were self-reliant, nobody will come and ask us to do this or to do that. And so one of the key economic policies we must pursue is one of self-reliance. And it's been done in this country before. For those of us who are old enough, we remember General Ike Achampon's time. Operation Feed Yourself, Operation Feed Your Industries. Self-reliance was the aim that this government was pursuing, so that we could be proud, dignified people because we're able to feed ourselves. And so that will be part of the key policy that we pursue, so that tomorrow somebody won't come and tell us to do this or that, because if you do that, I will do this.